Hey there guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Red version. This is the finale! We did it, guys! We made it! After, like, hiccups from last week, I was so bummed out. Thank goodness I didn't have to redo the whole game. Here I am right now. I leveled up my Pokemon with all my rare candies, and I did a little bit of grinding. So everyone's about mid-level 40s. I recommend to be a little higher than I am. Because unless you know the type matching really well, you're going to have a tough time. I kind of had a little bit of a tough time. But everyone's level 45 or 46. I didn't have enough rare candies or patience to grind anymore. I could 100% go to level 50 if I wanted to spend the extra 20 minutes, but I really didn't. Because I could spend that 20 minutes recording. I also bought a bunch of max potions, full restores, and revives. But I'm going to try my best not to use any items in battle, only outside of battle. So here we are, the first of the Elite Four. We have Lorelei. Lorelei is a Water-Ice type Elite Four member. She's going to have her first Pokemon be Dugong, level 54. Water-Ice type with moves Growl, Aurora Beam, Rest, and Takedown. Aurora Beam is going to be strong. It's an Ice type move, and it has the same type attack bonus. It's strong. But because it's Water-Ice type, I have Speedy Boy out to make sure that my electric moves will do a buttload of damage. But with 2 Thunderbolts, we take out the Dugong relatively easily. I remember on Fire Red, this chick would give me the hardest time I have ever had in a video game. It's not even funny. But next Pokemon we have is Cloyster, level 53, Water-Ice type with moves Supersonic, Clamp, Aurora Beam, and Spike Cannon. 1 Thunderbolt, took it out easy. I'm thankful. I just recorded this part, the gameplay probably like 3.5 hours ago, no joke. Next one is Slowbro, level 54, Water Psychic type, super bulky, with the moves Water Gun, Growl, Withdrawal, and Amnesia. The only thing that can hurt you is Water Gun, and that's not even strong as it is. 2 Thunderbolts, take it out again. That's why Speedy Boy is super strong against this Elite Four. Remember, when I created this team, I had no thought of like, well, I need an electric type so I can cover these weaknesses, or I need a grass type so I can cover these. No, I just like, what Pokemon do I not ever use? Well, I never use a Jolteon. I never used it, so let's pick a Jolteon. And I very much like Jolteon because it's fast and it's strong. So we have Jinx, level 56, Ice Psychic type, with moves Double Slap, Ice Punch, Body Slam, and Thrash. The only thing you really have to worry about is probably Ice Punch, but other than that, that's about it. Body Slam isn't the strongest move in the world, but it does paralyze you. I think that's what it did to me. I wasn't looking at the light last time. Last one is Lapras. This is the strongest Pokemon, level 56, Water-Ice type. Moves Body Slam, Confuse Ray, Hydro Pump, and Blizzard. This thing is a beast, and it's a tank. It has really high defense, and there's not a... Like, Speedy Boy's gone, I'm struggling to find out what to throw against it. I would throw it 420, but it has Blizzard, and I'm like, So I'm like, let's do Dragon Rage. Consistent 40 damage is pretty good. Look at that. That's 40 damage. That's not a lot. So, at the same time, that's how much he did to me, so I guess it's not too bad. So I decided to use Strength, and it does just about the same amount. So it's like, I cannot win. So now at this point, it's a war of attrition. He keeps chucking Body Slam, I keep using Strength, because they're about the same strength. And it's like, who's gonna win? He paralyzed me and confused me, so we got Parafusion. So I have like a quarter chance to hit, and I hit, which is really nice. And it was a critical hit, but not enough to take it out. And one more Body Slam for me, and I went out because it was a critical hit. So I got one more Pokemon, so I'm like, I don't care who I send out. Ha! And I just used Drill Peck because it's so low, I could use any move and it would kill it. So there we go. That is Lorelei, the first of the Elite Four, the Water-Ice type. She's strong. She was really strong. The Lapras. Lapras gave me some trouble. So the next one is Bruno, the Rock Fighting type. He is probably, in my opinion, the weakest of the 4. Because a lot of his Pokemon are very low special defensively. And so if you have like a Water type or a Flying type, or both, you're good. So we have Onix, see what I mean? Level 53 Rock Ground type with the moves Rock Throat, Rage, Slam, and Harden. Between battles, all of these battles, I don't think you're going to see me heal or switch Pokemon. But I do heal in between each battle. I do switch Pokemon in between each battle. So it's like, hey, you know, you're going to this next battle without healing? No, I healed. You just don't see it. There's no reason to see it. It's a waste of time. But I do heal. So the next Pokemon is Hitmonchan, level 55, Fighting type, moves Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Counter. So there's someone I don't care, and he can 100% use a Thunder Punch, and it would hurt me a lot. But he uses an X-Defend, and I use Drill Peck again, and I take it out. So that was easy. The next one's a little more difficult. Is a Hitmonlee. The Hitmonlee is a little more defensive. Fighting type moves Jump Kick, Focus Energy, High Jump Kick, and Mega Kick. It uses Jump Kick, and with Jump Kick and High Jump Kick, if it misses, they actually take a little bit of damage because they're in the air and they fall. And it's like, ugh. But one fly took it out. Wants to summon out another Onix, so I'm going to chuck out Upset Derp again. Yeah, there we go. It's like, geez Louise. So I check out Upset Derp again, and I use Surf again. Level 56 Onix, Rock Ground type, Rock Throw, Rage, Slam, and Harden. Slam is a stronger, less accurate body slam. So keep that in mind. It's less accurate, but it's a bit stronger. And there goes his fourth Pokemon. The last Pokemon is relatively strong. Is Machamp, the evolved form of Machop and Machoke. Machamp, level 58, Fighting type, that moves Leer, Focus Energy, Fissure, and Submission. Fissure's one-hit KO, be aware of that. But it's Ground type. And because it keeps trying to use Fissure on I don't care, it literally will not hit me because it doesn't affect me. But because it's technically the strongest move in its arsenal, its AI is like, well, let me use it. It doesn't work that way. So, and there we go. There's Bruno taken care of. Like I said, the easiest of the four. Not a huge issue in the slightest. The next one is... it's in the middle of the road for me. The next one is Agatha, the Poison Ghost type Elite Four. Now, this one's a little... every playthrough is different. She's either really strong, super weak against my Pokemon, or it's just like... she's a good challenge. This one was... like in the middle again. Like, it's weird. Sometimes I just maul the lady. So excuse me. Sometimes she just mauls me. But we have Agatha summoning on a Gengar, level 56, Poison Ghost type, with the moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. Hypnosis and Dream Eater is a good combination because if it puts you to sleep, Dream Eater is basically like a Mega Drain, where it'll only work if you're asleep, but it'll eat away at your health and it'll heal itself in the process. And Nightshade is a move where it always does the same amount of damage as the level of Pokemon using it. So 56 Gengar use Nightshade, it'll do 56 damage. And you may be thinking, wait, how'd you use Earthquake against a Ghost type? How'd you use it against Gengar? What happened to the fact that it never affects it in any other game? Well, let me tell you, son. This game has no abilities, so ground type moves, you know, Pokemon that have the ability Levitate in the newer games don't have that ability. So I can use ground type moves on Gengar all I want. I can use it against Coughing and Wheezing all I want. They ain't levitating. What you talking about? I can use it against Magnemite and Magneton. They ain't levitating. What you talking about? And Magnemite is never a thing. So. But next one is a Haunter. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, first of all, Golbat, Poison, Flying, Supersonic, Confuse Ray, Wing Attack, Haze, Haunter, level 55. Whoa, I didn't mean to click that. 55, Poison Ghost type. Where are you going? Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. Is weaker. It's basically the pre-evolution of Gengar. Haunter looks freaking terrifying in this game. First of all, let's get something straight. It looks absolutely terrifying. It looks to rip out your soul like the claws of Hades in God of War 3. We got Arbok, level 58, Poison type, with moves Bite, Glare, Screech, and Acid. Glare is a move that'll immediately paralyze you, kind of like Thunder Wave. Screech will lower your defense by 2 stages. Acid is a strong Poison type move, and Bite is a decent Normal type move. It's not the strongest Pokemon in the world, but the Glare is one thing, and Screech, if you don't happen to switch out, is also pretty strong. Gengar, last one, level 60, Poison Ghost type again with moves Confuse Ray, Nightshade, Toxic, and Dream Eater. It has Dream Eater, but no way to put you to sleep. So I don't know what it tries to do. It confuses you, then just uses Dream Eater. Should have used Nightshade, but whatever. Still, that King still fainted anyway. So it's like, you know what? Lizard needs some time to shine. Speaking of Lizard, before I forget, I remember parts and parts ago, I would always say, hey, I need to go get the TM for Flamethrower. Hey, Lizard needs to learn Flamethrower instead of Ember because it's weak, and we need to get Flamethrower. We need to find the TM. I looked it up. There's no TM for Flamethrower in Gen 1. There's not. It's in every other generation but Gen 1. It's like, frick, I guess I'm just going to live with Ember. Then I taught it Fire Blast, and the rest is history. But once I think reached level 46 or something like that, 45, 46, it learned Flamethrower naturally. So I'm like, oh, frick, cool. So I kept it that way. I have Flamethrower instead of Mega Punch because Slash is just a higher crit ratio, which is easier. Last one, Lance, the fourth and final member of the Elite Four, the Dragon-type Master. Dragon types? Where have we seen any Dragon types? Well, you haven't. There's also a pro tip. There's only one Dragon type move in this entire game. It's Dragon Rage. And it always does 40 damage. So no. Gyarados, his first Pokemon, level 58, Water Flying type, Hydro Pump, Dragon Rage, Leer, and Hyper Beam. Electric type moves are the strongest you can use against it because it's 4 times weak. Critical hit Thunderbolt immediately took it out. Easy peasy. The next one is Dragonair. Level 56, Dragon type with moves Agility, Slam, Dragon Rage, and Hyper Beam. There's a glitch in this game. So Hyper Beam, what it's supposed to do is when you use it, you're going to use it. It's a strong 150 power normal type move. It's one of the strongest moves in the game. You use it, and it's, whatever, no big deal. Then you take the next turn to recharge. So you skip your next turn, basically. But in Generation 1, there's a glitch, where if you use Hyper Beam, and you made the opposing Pokemon faint because of it, you will not skip your next turn. You'll continue to be able to use it. The next Pokemon is Dragonair. Exact same moveset, so you don't have to worry about that. There's no stab move to take, like there's no Dragon Tail, there's no Dragon Claw, nothing. It doesn't have claws anyway, but Dragonair this is all new. We're like, where do you get this? Well, if you actually play a lot of the coins in the game corner, you could get a Dratini and get your own Dragon-type Pokemon. In fact, speaking of that, I remember I was playing, I have a copy of Fire Red I played earlier this year or late last year. I actually got a Dratini for my team because I never actually used him, and it's really strong. It's just really weak until it gets to the last Pokemon. But now we have both Dragonairs taken care of. His next Pokemon is Aerodactyl, level 60, Rock Flying type, Supersonic, Takedown, Bite, and Hyper Beam. This guy, like I said, after I revived him from the old Amber, this guy is a pseudo-legendary, which means it's a fake legendary. When I say pseudo-legendary, it's not really like a fake legendary. It's a Pokemon with almost legendary stats. So the stats of the legendary birds, this guy almost matches them because it's so strong. But a water-type move will take it out because it's a rock-type. That's about it. Last Pokemon is Dragonite. Dragonite is his strongest Pokemon, level 62. Dragon Flying type with moves Agility, Slam, Barrier, and Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is strong. And Barrier raises its defense by 2 stages. But here we go. Chucked a Hyper Beam at us. Now we just gotta hope Speedy Boy can survive so we can have a Thunderbolt on it. Nope. It one-shot my Speedy Boy from a full health, mind you. And because it took me down, it doesn't have to recharge. So it uses Barrier to raise its defense. And I'm just like, screw it. I'm going to try to Horn Drill it. And second try, I Horn Drilled. I took down the Dragonite. 1-hit KO. And there's the fourth and final Elite Four member, Lance the Dragon-type Master. If you do have an Ice-type Pokemon, Ice is strong against Dragon 2. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge. You have to face another trainer. His name is Garrus. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. And we have the last fight of the Elite Four is the champion Garrus. I wasn't lying when I was talking about our rival. He's not our rival anymore. He's our challenge. He is our champion, and we must take him down because we need to become champions. So we summoned out Pidgeot, level 61, normal flying type, wing attack, mirror move, sky attack, and whirlwind. Sky attack is strong, but thunder is stronger. So that immediately takes down the Pidgeot. And, Speedboy Gyarados, 48. And yeah, he's trying to learn Pin Missile. It's a bug type move. But I'm like, you know what? I'm already at the end of the game. I was gonna think about it to take down the Alakazam, but it's like, I'm so at the end, I don't really even need it. So the next Pokemon's Alakazam. What do you know? Alakazam, level 59, Psychic attack. We move Psybeam, Psychic, Reflect, and Recover. You want to be aware that it tries its best not to put up the Reflect. Don't let it. Because Reflect raises its defense pretty high for all the Pokemon on his team for like 4 to 5 turns. And it's really strong. But one Psychic critical hit immediately takes out King. There goes King. I knew he was a poison type, so he's weak against it, but I didn't think it would be that strong. So I summoned out Upset Derp to use Strength because it's low defense, Upset Derp's high attack. Then he uses Psychic again. And it takes me down to a little under half health. One more Psychic would take me out for sure. And half health to him, but instead of using Psychic, he uses Psybeam. And it doesn't KO Upset Derp. It gets close, but doesn't KO me. So I take it out because it needs to go. Next Pokemon is Rhydon, level 61, with the Rock Ground type. Moves Leer, Tail Whip, Fury Attack, and Horn Drill. Just use, water type move, grass type move, you'll be fine. It's not very strong in the slightest. It's high level, but that's all it's got going for it. Surprised in about, what was it, 20 minutes, it gained 20 levels? Just about. Next Pokemon is, what was it gonna say? I didn't read it. Well, Arcanine. Arcanine's level 61. Fire type moves Roar, Leer, Ember, and Takedown. But if you chose Bulbasaur, it'd have a Gyarados, level 63, water flying type, moves Dragon Rage, Hydro Pump, Hyper Beam, and Leer. Very strong. Very strong. But Roar doesn't do anything in trainer battle, so you could use it all the time. Whatever. It doesn't even switch out the Pokemon like in the later games. But one takedown does, a lot of my health, but not enough to KO itself. So I just go for one last slash and I take it out. So there goes Arcanine. So we got 2 more Pokemon left. We're doing really good in this champion battle right here. Next Pokemon is Exeggutor, level 63, Grass Psychic type, with moves Hypnosis, Barrage, and Stomp. That's it. Just 3 moves for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. But if you chose Bulbasaur, it'd be level 61 instead of 63. Let's see, is that the only differences? Exeggutor, Gyarados. Yeah, that's about it. If you chose Squirtle, he wouldn't have it at all. He would have the Gyarados. Yeah, he would have the Gyarados instead, which is the same movesets as the one if you chose Bulbasaur. But yeah, I'm sorry that sounded very anticlimactic, but that's what it was. And like I said, I'm not using any trainer items, not using any healing items, I'm not using anything. I just keep using Barrage, and it takes forever because it's a 2 to 5 move move, and it's not very strong. It's like I think it's like a grass type Fury attack, or grass type Fury swipes, or however Fury. The Fury. Oh God, I can't. No. So Stomp took me out. I'm sorry. It's just too much. I throw out Lizard. I'm like, you know what? Let's show off Flamethrower. I don't even know what it looks like myself. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. Immediately took it out with a critical hit. Awesome. Last one is his starter. If you chose Squirtle, it'd be level 65 Venusaur, Grass Poison type. It was Growth, Mega Drain, Razor Leaf, and Solar Beam. If you chose Bulbasaur, it'd be level 65 Charizard, Fire Flying type, moves Fire Blast, Rage, Slash, and Fire Spin. And if you chose Charmander like myself, he's gonna have a level 65 Blastoise, Pure Water type, with moves Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Bite, and Withdrawal. This guy's no joke. So I try to throw up 420 to throw up a Toxic to try to make it so if I can't battle it, I could probably at least withstand it. But 420 couldn't withstand 2 Blizzards. 1 was surprising, in my opinion. So I check out Speedy Boy to try to make it so, well, electric type is strong, so let's go for a Thunderbolt and try to take it down. And it only does a little over half health. That's about 1/3 left, give or take. And it uses Bite. Doesn't even do half my health. It even gets hurt by poison. So I go for another Thunderbolt, and I take out the champion's Blastoise. And that is it. We defeated the Elite Four and the champion. Feels good. We took you down. Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, the new Pokemon League champion, although I didn't like to admit it. Joshua! So you won. Congratulations, you're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Charmander. Joshua, you have come of age. Garrus, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Garrus, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Joshua, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Joshua, come with me. Congratulations, Joshua. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Joshua, you've endeavored to become the new Pokemon League champion, and you and your Pokemon are now Hall of Famers. And there we go. We defeated Elite Four. We entered the Hall of Fame. We got a level 48 Speedy Boy, electric type. We got a level 47 Lizard, fire flying type. We also have, what's next? Ooh, that looks like, level 46 King, poison ground type. Got some decent coverage so far. The next Pokemon is level 46 420 with the grass poison type. So 2 poison types, a little too much there. Then we also have a level 47 Upset Derp with the water flying type. And the last one is a level 46 I don't care, normal flying type. And we have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Seen 133 Pokemon, owned 28 hours of playtime with an extra 160,000 Pokédollars. And that's it. That's Pokemon Red version. Now we're at the credits, right? Yeah, okay, cool beans. Yeah, woohoo, we did it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this one was a tough one for me. It's not like Dead Space where I could just record it, commentary live and all that, and just edit it and upload it. No, this one I had to make sure I got every trainer that was required, and I made sure that I had a strong enough Pokemon. I had to make sure that I wasn't skipping over things that it needed to be shown, other than the trainers in the 8th gym. That's one thing. And post-commentary takes twice as long, because with post-commentary I have to record it, I have to record the game, and play the game normal, but then like right now, after I do that, I have to edit it up, remove the parts where it's like, okay, I can just skip this part, so I cut it out, and then I fast-forward some parts and da-da-da, then I export it, I render it, and then after that, right now is this one's the more tedious part, for example, which is where I have to commentate over it. Now, with commentating over it, I love commentary. It's what I do. I talk a lot, so it's really easy for me. But with Pokemon Red, for example, this Let's Play, it's tough because I'm not playing the game and commentating. I'm watching the game. And I can't sound... What is it? What's the word? Can't sound like surprised when something happens. So it's like, oh, I caught Zapdos on one Great Ball. Like when I actually did, I was like, whew, wow, that was awesome. This time I'm just like, yeah, I caught it in one Great Ball. It's cool. You know, it's not, whatever. But, as you can see, there's still another 3 to 4 minutes left. What else is there to Josh mess up? Well, I tend to do that, but no. There's actually one more thing we can do in this game. And it is only accessible after you beat the Elite Four. You have to beat the game for this area to be accessible. The next area we're going to is unknown cave. Later games would call it Cerulean Cave. This area is home to the highest of high level Pokemon. I'm talking early to mid 60s. But this area also hosts the single most strong Pokemon in the entire game. And we're gonna go catch it. And I catch it. I'm not gonna make it faint. But this area, it took me some time to get this one recorded, because this area is very big and it's very confusing. Plus, because the enemies are so strong, the repels don't work very well. Repels only work for Pokemon that are weaker than the Pokemon first. So I skip all the items. Because reason two, like, because this is the last area of the game. I'm never gonna play this file again. When I beat this area, so there's no reason to get these items. You know, even if they're rare candies, even if they're potions, like, I really don't need them. But this area was a pain in the butt to record, because I had to go through this area like 4 times, because I could not figure out how to progress. I couldn't figure out the correct layout. I wanted to make sure everything went smoothly. Plus, as you can see, I'm not going through any random encounters, but if you see me stop, like right there, right in the center, that was actually a random encounter I cut out, and I'm trying my best to make it so it's like it doesn't show the and then I just go do 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 do. But Cerulean Cave, like I said, is home to the highest level Pokemon. You got Dodrios, you got Onix, you got Chansey, you got what else is there? Venomoth, you have Marowak, you got Raichu. Like, oh my goodness, there was a Raichu that made my Gyarados faint in one of these runs, and because I only had Gyarados, I went back to the Pokemon Center. I'm like, screw that, I'm catching some Pokemon on the way there. That's actually where I made it faint. You can see that cut, so I had to come back here. That's why I also have Kadabra and Chansey, who are also up there in levels. But we're almost at the end to get the last Pokemon. There's no puzzle. It's just, if the puzzle's getting to it. How about that? The puzzle is figuring out this area. But if you are trying to, like, say for example, if you're playing any of the sequels, any of the remakes, this is a good area to train. Last Pokemon, Mewtwo. Mewtwo is level 70 Psychic type. If off the top of my head, I know it has Swift, Psychic, and Recover. I don't remember the other move. But I have a Master Ball. I've never used it. And I'm chucking it at this thing because I'm tired. I've played Pokemon Red for too long. I can say that I have beat the original Red version. I can say that now. Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. It was created by a scientist after years of tormenting gene splicing, and has become what you see before you. This is the strongest Pokemon in existence. Not existence, in Pokemon Red, number 150. Swift, Psychic, Barrier, and Recover. Thank you all for watching my Let's Play of Pokemon Red. I did have a lot of fun. I'm not going to say it was a tough time. I thank you all for watching. I had a very much fun time. However, this is the end of Pokemon Red. So what's going to happen if you don't watch Dead Space? Well, on Monday, tomorrow, is going to be Assassin's Creed Part 1. I'm not going to have a weekend RPG, so Assassin's Creed is going to be every day, Monday through Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So like if I see you, next Sunday, it'll be Part 7 of Assassin's Creed. I thank you all for watching. My name is Josh. I appreciate you all so very much sticking through this with me. And you guys have yourself a fantastic night. And goodbye.